Oh my God! Yes, it's me, Jeff Gallashaw, finally back with some new episodes, but oh my God, I'm all alone. I don't have a co-host this week. I want to talk about somebody who, strangely enough, was a big star growing up and who, I'm not going to say a personal hero of mine, but who I miss on the big screen because I guess I kind of identified with him so much because he was so short. Mr. Emilio Estevez. So the subject for this week is, wherefore art thou, Emilio Estevez? Why does Charlie get to be Sheen and Emilio is stuck with Estevez? Also, his brother Charlie has a hit TV show with 2.5 Men, and then his father has The West Wing, but never did you ever see Emilio really guest star on either or. Okay, Martin would appear in Emilio's movies like The War at Home, and I believe it was called The Walk, but you know, other than that, even when Martin Sheen directed a movie, Cadence, who starred in it? Charlie. Did Emilio even get a cameo? No. Emilio is the goods. He's dependable, he'll show up on time, he can write, direct, act, and unfortunately, I was wrong. Again, he has guest starred on The West Wing and 2.5 Men. I never watched either show, to tell you the truth, so. He turned down both Platoon and Wall Street, and now, you know, Emilio Estevez, like Eric Stoltz, is more of a director of episodic television. His last major role that I remember was like in 1996 in Mission Impossible, where I was kind of hoping he was secretly the villain when he was killed, but you know, I think when the elevator spikes went into his eyes, that pretty much was like, no, he's not coming back. I give him the utmost respect. He's a Hollywood survivor. He's still out there working, maybe not acting, but again, directing. Yes, once upon a time I wanted to be an actor. And you know, I'm not saying he was like my role model for acting, but you know, I figured if him, Michael J. Fox, Danny DeVito, if guys of a certain height could do it, and you know, all of them except really Michael J. Fox, I guess you could say inspirational to me to more make the jump more from acting to like enjoying being behind the scenes more. When I was young, I thought Wisdom was really freaking cool. Here he is starring as this guy who holds up banks to, you know, give the money back to the farmers. Plus, he has Demi Moore as his girl on his side. I'm not gonna lie, it's not great. And really, in his Hollywood career, I would say most of his movies are B or C material. So he's kind of like a George Peppard in a way. St. Elmo's Fire. Let's face it, if you really think about the story of it, it's pretty stupid. But it had all the Brat Pack stars and is still respected. Who starred in Repo Man? A man by the name of Emilio Estevez. Outsiders, 1983, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. The Breakfast Club, directed by the late great John Hughes. That was then This Is Now with Morgan Freeman. Maximum Overdrive with the Green Goblin truck, directed and only film directed by Stephen King. Stakeout with Richard Dreyfuss. Young Guns, 1988. Come on, he played Billy the Kid. Men at Work, which he wrote and directed. You know, it was kind of funny. You know. Free Jack with Mick Jagger. Come on, sci-fi classic. He's making love to Rene Russo, who never changes in age. The Mighty Ducks, come on. You show this to your kids if you're as old as me by now. Judgment Night, 93. Emilio Estevez versus Dennis Leary. Come on. Late Last Night, a cable movie with Steven Weber, but it was Emilio Estevez at his wildest. Rated X, which he wrote and directed about the Mitchell brothers with his brother Charlie, which by the way helped catapult Charlie's career back on track after the drug and hooker scandals. Bobby, 2006, which he wrote and directed about the assassination of Bobby Kennedy. All-star cast, Lawrence Fishburne, Christian Slater, Shia LaBeouf, Nick Cannon, Demi Moore. All-star extravaganza, middling film, but you know, nothing to be ashamed of. Finally, The Way, which he has a small role in. He wrote and directed, starring his father. He played an environmentalist who always wanted to do this great walk, and he died. So his father, for his memory, completes the walk for him. So basically what I'm getting at is, Emilio Estevez deserves more respect than he gets. I can be critical of him, but I can say I honestly appreciate him. The man is an institution in and of himself that he never got the credit for. And unfortunately, that is the end of our time. Always remember, there's always unfinished business out there. And let me ask you this. Have you seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World? If not, why not? Because it's f***ing awesome. Have you seen That Was Then, This Is Now? If not, why not? Because it's f***ing awesome. And that is the end of the program for now. Until next time, I am Jeff Gallashaw.